What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. It is good to be back. And, the crypto crash continues, and we're experiencing, easy for me to say, a little bit of a bounce back, but could it be a dead cat bounce, right? Kind of this, fake out, if you will. It looks like things are turning for the better, but then really things are going to get worse before they do get better. A lot of people are sharing that same sentiment that it could be a dead cat bounce. We're going to talk about that in the video or in the live stream here today. And sorry, I got videos on my mind. I've already recorded a bunch of videos here this morning too that'll be coming out later behind the live stream. So welcome in. It feels good to be back. I was out of town, of course, last week. So that's why I couldn't do any more any live streams last week. But it's good to be back, and good to be back home in the driver's seat. And good afternoon from London. Dean says, "What's happening, Dean?" Zay says, "Can't complain." Nope, we woke up today, right, Zay? How's it going, Gary? What's going on, man? The way I look at it, if you're investing 5 to 10 years, then this price action shouldn't matter. Tatted Grizzly's always on top of it. Shouldn't even phase you. If anything, buy and hodl. Not financial advice. Take advantage of these prices. I like it. Good morning, Prophetic. How we doing, man? Adrian, good morning, Zach. This is Adam. Adrian from Stockton, California. I've been following you for a very long time. Most of the time, you're dead on. Will it be a bigger crash coming before November? Appreciate you, Adrian. I do think we're going to see some lower prices. I could be wrong, though, but I do think we're going to see some lower prices here than we've already seen. If we take a look at Bitcoin right now, currently hanging in there, 20,500. It might even have got up to 21,000. Did it? Almost, right? Got up to 29 here a couple different times. But if we look at the 7-day, we saw the low right here of 17.7. We'll see if we head back down to those numbers. A lot of people saying 15,000 could be the bottom. And then for Ethereum, around $750, $700, somewhere in that range. Here's the thing, guys. Nobody really knows. They're just using their best guesstimate based on TA, based on macroeconomic factors, right? And everybody's just coming up with their own opinion. That's all it is. It really only is an opinion. So there's a couple different ways you can play this market right now, in my opinion. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button too on your way inside. That really helps us out. So in my opinion, there are a few different ways that you can play the market right now. If you've already got your money out into stable coins or into cash, then you're basically saying, hey, I'm betting that the market will go down from whenever you got out. I know a few people, more than a few people who I've talked to last week who stabled up, right? That's kind of the term. Yeah, they stabled up, right? They got into stable coins. And if you're going to get into a stable coin, by the way, I would go with USDC personally. I think it seems to be the safest. It's an asset-backed stablecoin. Don't go with an algorithmic stablecoin. Don't go with USDD, Tron stablecoin. That has already become depegged. Tether's been in some hot water for quite some time. We don't really know about that. So go to USDC. You could do that, right? Or you can just say, hey, I got into Bitcoin, I got into Ethereum, I got into Cardano, I got into SHIB to play the long game here. Like Tatted Grizzly said, I got in this thinking 2025 or 2030. So why the hell would I change my philosophy now just because we're going through a bear market? And you could do a combination of those two things too. You could stable up some and then also hold on to some, right? So that's kind of what I've done so far. I've stabled up a little bit. I've got more cash on hand, a lot more cash on hand now in 2022 than I did in 2021. In 2021, I wanted every last dollar in the market because the market was looking so hot. But here in 2022, with inflation roaring, with recession concerns looming, I want to have more cash on hand. Number one, just to have a backbone, right? And number two, to be able to buy that dip if it goes really, really low, right? Now, I'm still buying a little bit of Bitcoin every single day. So I guess I'm deploying a few different strategies all at once. So I'm still DCAing into my top cryptos, right? Into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into Cardano, Bitcoin and Ethereum every single day. The others, I'm kind of just watching it as we got a little dip the last couple of days. I added to Cardano, I added to Gala, I added to Crow, right? So I'm just watching the markets. I watch the market in charts all the time anyway, so I can just slowly kind of DCA as I see fit. And I know where my average cost basis is on all of those assets, right? So I'm deploying a little bit of a DCA strategy. I did stable up a little bit, right? And I'm also accumulating more cash on hand to be able to inject that into the market at a different time period, once we go lower. I'm also diversifying quite a bit into the stock market. So I started a SEP IRA, which is something you can do when you're an individual business owner and you don't have any employees. I started an individual brokerage fund as well because, quite frankly, I do not have a lot of money in the stock market. When I was working my 9 to 5, all the way up until 2021, by the way, I just stopped working at the end of 2021. I was working a 9 to 5. December 2021 was my last month. So I'm not too far removed from the real world where I had a IRA. But there wasn't a lot of money going into that because I wasn't making a lot of money. I was only making, my first job, 47 grand a year. And then for 4 months, I made 60 grand at the new job before I decided to do this full time. And I thank you all for helping me do that. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do it. Right. So I'm trying to get more money into the stock market. Long story short, right? Because I didn't have a lot of money in there. Throughout my entire 20s, guys, I didn't invest a lot at all. I was having fun. Just thought things would be okay, right? And I didn't focus a lot on investing until I got to be about 28, 29. The last 3 years, I've really focused in on it and honed in on it. And did a lot of research before I started putting money into the stock market. That's where I started. I started with penny stocks. And, that kind of led me to Dogecoin, which led me to SHIB. And, the rest goes as it goes. But I feel like I'm playing catch up a little bit on the stock market side of things. And just like in crypto, this is a phenomenal opportunity to invest in the stock market. Phenomenal opportunity, right? Look at the prices of big tech stocks like Apple and Amazon right now. You're getting a huge, huge discount. Look at the S&P 500. Huge, huge discount. Similar to the discount you're getting on top crypto currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and what have you, right? Legacy, I appreciate it, man. 90K subs. Yeah, just crossed over that barrier yesterday. That was pretty cool. So we're not stopping here, though. We're not stopping here. This is just the beginning, and we'll continue on to hit 100 and 200 and 300 and so on and so forth. I'm not playing this game for a year or two. I'm playing the long game here on YouTube. This is what I love to do. I've always been in broadcasting. I've always been in reporting. I've done it my entire life. I love it. And I did it in sports, right, with radio and TV for a long time. Now I just found a home in crypto and YouTube. And who knows, maybe down the line I'll create another YouTube channel about another topic, or who knows, right? Maybe this current channel will branch out a little bit. But I'm not stopping. This is what I love to do. This is my passion. This is what I've done since I was in college. I first started broadcasting on radio and TV when I was a sophomore in college. I got a gig for local radio and TV. So, this is what I do. I'm not good at math and science, right? Not good at chemistry, but this is my home right here behind a microphone. So I love it. And I appreciate all the support. I really, really do, guys. You guys are awesome. Love you all very much. Appreciate you. So let's see. Steve says no stable coin is really stable right now. That's a good point. So Steve brings up a good point here. A lot of people I've talked to, they're using Bitcoin as their stable coin. Other people are using Shiba Inu. And some people will laugh at this. Oh, yeah, okay, Zach. Yeah, okay. I know whales that are using Shiba Inu as their stable coin. Legit. Because it's so relatively stable, right? In this environment. Where would you rather have your money right now? Tether or Bitcoin? Seriously. Would you, if you had to put 100K in there and not look at it for a year, would you feel more comfortable putting it in Tether or Bitcoin? That's a real question. Because anything can happen to Tether. Bitcoin seems like it's way more stable at this point, especially with the looming regulation that's coming. One thing is for certain, in my opinion, based on what Lummis and Gillibrand have said, they were the first two women to put the first draft of the bill for crypto regulation forward, they're all in on Bitcoin. Now, things are a little bit murky elsewhere with DeFi and stablecoins, but they're all in on Bitcoin. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're doing great out there. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Emac said, yep, I'm using SHIB as a stablecoin. All the ETH whales are holding it strong. Also, some in ETH and Cardano. I like it. Pineapple Steph, what's happening? Good morning, Faye. What's happening? Paul, good morning. Filled up on Xenu and SHIB. Thanks for all the great info. Appreciate you, Paul. Robert, good morning. Sean, good morning. It's nice to see a green day. Yes, definitely. Will it last? I don't know. But it is nice to see a green day. It is definitely nice to see a green day. Stocking up on Gala at the moment. I like it. Yeah, Gala got down to, it got down to 4 cents during the May 12th crash. I think it got down to about 5 cents, though, recently, just a couple days ago, right? Let's see where Gala's at. Yeah, it's still at 5 cents. I mean, dude, Gala's just, I'm telling you, this is one of my favorites. It's a top 80 now. I just love the long-term outlook on Gala. I mean, there's your 3-month. I mean, it was up here at 25 cents. I mean, guys, look at this. It was at 27, 28 cents in April. Okay. I mean, just a few months ago. So even just looking at that, that's a 5-6x. Just to where it is, where it was in April. That's a 5-6x. You start going out here and look at the long term here. And here's the thing. I think Gala is going to get back down in here. See this long consolidation phase Gala had down here at like 2 cents, 3 cents? I think it's heading here. I mean, if the rest of the market continues to fall, which many people think it will, right? We could be consolidating down here at 1 cent, 2 cent again. And I mean, guys, this thing is a top 100 crypto that was already at 71 cents. That means if it gets down to a 1 cent again, you are looking at a 70x. If you had no open position, a 70x if it got back to its all-time highs. And Gala is just getting started. I mean, it was just created. Okay? It launched in 2019. It's already grown to over 1 million monthly active users. They're just now rolling out blockchain games. Okay? The founders of Gala Games, I've went over this before, founded by Eric Schiermeier, co-founder of Zynga, who came up with Mafia Wars, Farmville, poker. The guy has experience. He's got a team of people behind him. Okay. He has a reputation for working on cutting edge of gaming. Launched this in July 2019. So it's about 3 years old, coming up on 3 years old. Right now, they've got only 60 employees, but I mean, they're making huge moves. I talked about them quite a bit recently at the Galaverse event out in Europe. I don't know if you guys saw the video I just did recently. I've been doing a lot of these millionaire videos. I think they're really fun, especially in a bear market. It's kind of exciting to think of, what if I acquire X amount of asset A or X amount of asset B and the price gets to this by 2030, right? So you start doing that. And, I did one of these with Gala recently. It's a lot of fun to build these videos out. So this video right here, Gala Games Crypto Millionaire by 2030. Already, it's got some nice traction. People really liked this video. So if you haven't checked this one out, I did the math on kind of what my plan is in terms of accumulating Gala. And listen, it's not as much money as you think in terms of what you need to get now and to hold it till 2030, give or take. And if it hits the projections where most people think it's going, we're going to be looking really good. So Gala is one of my favorites. So I know I've said that many times. What up, Craig? Good morning, Zach. Thank you for your consistent and positive contributions to the space. You're appreciated. Right back at you, man. I appreciate the kind words. Zach, can we talk about Bitcoin trading at current level back in November 17th, 2020 through December same year? Yeah, I've heard some talk about that, Kurt. Definitely, man. I don't know what you mean, though. Are we talking about, like, will history repeat itself? Is that kind of what you're getting at there? Awesome, Austin. What's up, man? I've had a ton of people telling me to add this to my portfolio. For some reason, I keep overlooking it because I'm a kid in the candy store with so many other blue chips. This market is nuts, dude. Talking about Gala, man. Yeah, dude. I'm all on board. And you know what? Shout out to Wendy O, because Wendy O it was the one who really turned me on to Gala a little while back. If I just do Wendy Crypto, she talks about Gala quite a bit. Here she is, Crypto Wendy. Talks about Gala quite a bit. She's got a ton of Gala videos out there. And, I've really just kind of dove into it. And I mean, here's the thing. If you think crypto gaming is one of the next sectors to balloon and go crazy, why look anywhere else than Gala? I mean, I get you can have some speculative plays, right? Like a WAGMI, right? And there's going to be huge, huge winners. But why take a massive risk when you have a huge, big player right now in the top 100 with enormous upside? Right? So I'm always trying to mitigate risk. There's always risk associated with investing in cryptocurrency, right? There's always risk. But if I'm looking at the best bet or best bets, I'll give you another one. Best bets in the gaming sphere, and we think gaming is going to get way bigger than it is right now, it's Gala and Engine. ENJIN. Engine and Gala for me. I look at it the same way with the metaverse too. Look no further than ApeCoin, Decentraland, and Sandbox. I mean, just have a little bit of each, right? I mean, they're the three big players. Chances are one of them, two of them, or all three of them will be around and be strong when metaverse gets more popular, when we actually find out what the metaverse is, what it's going to do, what it's going to be, right? So Gala for me is a much less riskier option than trying to dig deep into the gaming tokens and find out which one. Here's the other reason why I love Gala. It's not just one game. So like Project Quantum, right? We've talked about this one. What is it? Qubit. Let me pop it up here. Qubit. Project Quantum. Looks to be an awesome game, right? But as you can see, it's ranked just below the 4,000 level. Looks to be an awesome game, and it's probably going to do great. It's probably going to be phenomenal. But it's only one game. It's up 21% right now too. How about that? But it's only one game. So you're betting on one game performing well, right? Versus Gala, they're going to have a factory of games, right? And if Mr. Eric Schiermeyer can hit on a couple more like he did with Poker, Mafia Wars, and Farmville, look out. Gala could be a big winner, right? Manny, what's happening, man? I own 100K Gala and looking to hold max 10 years. Nice. I like it. Zach, would you recommend buying into Leash on top of Shib and Bone? I fully believe in the ecosystem for the long term, 10 plus years. Yeah, I mean, listen, Patrick, I like Leash. That's going to be the store of value. The thing that makes Leash interesting and unique is that it has a very finite supply. It's like 150, is it 150,000 tokens or 150 million? 150 million, I think. Where is they usually, oh, here it is. No, 107,000. That's it. So it was intended to be the rebase token, but then the team decided to change tack and limit the total supply to only 107,000 tokens. So it makes it an outlier among dog coins and also helps explain its high price. Man, Leash is way down to 311, huh? Wow. Look at this. Back here in May, Leash got up to almost $8,000. Now it's 300. But I'm more interested in Bone, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's Shiba Inu for me, obviously number one, and then Bone. Bone's at 40 cents right now. That's up about 7%. Interesting. And if we look at the 1 year, we've been consolidating down here for a while, really since the beginning of the year. Oops, you can't see that. Let me get rid of that. There you go. I mean, look at that. Since the beginning of the year, we've just been down here. I mean, we did dip down to 30 cents here on the 12th, right? When everything took a big crash. That was the best opportunity to get in. But even right now at 40 cents, remember, Bone is the governance token. It'll be the gas token when Shibarium drops. We don't know exactly when Shibarium's coming, but should be this summer, fall, based on everything we've read and heard in the past from the Shib team. Final Hope says, what I love about Gala is play to earn with their own NFT platform and gaming. Yes, 100%. They're doing everything in-house, and they're building a factory of games. Yeah, and the NFT platform too, which can be integrated into the games that they bring on. They just partner with Epic. Epic is the creator of Fortnite. I mean, they've got a ton going for them, and not a lot of people talk about them. Let's see, like, what the most recent stuff is here. I mean, I'm sure some of these we've already went over. Let's see. Well, I know they had Epic here. Let's look up the Epic. Here you go. Gala's Web3 game Grit, now easily accessible to Epic Game Stores, 194 million plus players. This just came out June 6th, 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, they are, you want to talk about building in a bear market? Yeah, Gala's doing it. Gala is doing it. I agree, Zay. Gala will be a big winner. I agree. Awesome says, what are your thoughts on Dogecoin dropping the Doge chain? I've been waiting for this to happen. Haven't seen that, Awesome. I'll have to check that out, man. So is that something recently that was dropped? Let's see. Admittedly, I don't pay a ton of attention to Dogecoin. I mean, I did see the stuff with Elon here, how he's still supporting them and what have you. So Dogecoin, chain, latest. So Awesome's got a video on it right there. This looks like an article here. I mean, the biggest issue that I've had with Dogecoin is they haven't been building anything. They haven't been doing anything. But it looks here like they announced a testnet version of the new utility-focused Doge chain offshoot is now open for developers to start building before the mainnet's official launch. It's built on Polygon Edge, which lets the project bootstrap a new blockchain network while providing full compatibility with Ethereum smart contracts and transactions. That's pretty sick. Features will include games, NFTs, DeFi, and other decentralized applications. Dapps. Nice. This is what they needed. Doge itself will be used as a gas to power the new chain. Nice. New DC native token will be distributed via airdrop to Doge holders at an unspecified date with information regarding the snapshot also yet to be announced. Dogechain had no special allocations. Everything is transparent and distributed to the community first. Interesting. Doge is at 5 cents right now, huh? Which is what, like a 15x from its all-time high to 75 cents, right? That's not terrible. Doge hasn't been spared from recent market-wide dip, having traded above 8 cents just a week ago. Yeah. Interesting. I like it. What do you think about Sandbox as a buy and hold? I do like Sandbox still. If we go to the metaverse, we could see it has fallen off a little bit. Interestingly enough, Sandbox is now behind Theta and Axie. Wow. I didn't know that. Look at that. So Sand has fallen a little bit. It's down to 86 cents. Wow. Still slightly over $1 billion market cap. But I don't think it's going anywhere. This is certainly a good opportunity at 86 cents. Let's go to the all chart. I mean, you were looking at 80 cents. Or no, that's $8. $8.40. Wow. At its peak back in November. Yeah, you're probably going to get down in this range where it consolidated for a little while. Personally, I'm still holding Decentraland. I did sell a bit of it once we had that big pop. So if we go back to last year, we had that big pop to $5.50 almost. I didn't wait that long. I think I sold somewhere in here, like the $3 range after this big green candlestick. I bought it way back in 2021 at like 62 cents. So it was like somewhere right in here. Yeah. It was like last June, like right in here, like 60 some cents is when I started accumulating. And then a few months, well, not a few months, I guess, 4 or 5 months went by. And then right after this big pop, like I sold right in here, like at like 320. Then, of course, it just went freaking parabolic from there. And I had some still left, and I'm still holding it at 65 cents. So technically, I'm still in the green, though. It's at 83 cents. I'll just hold it. I think it'll be back. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with USDD. I actually covered USDD before any of this depegging happened. I made a video about Tron. So, this whole USDT stuff that's been happening, I put out one Tron video and I actually talked about it. I said, be careful because they were touting USDD. That's exactly what I thought. I thought it would end up like UT. It hasn't done it yet, but here it is 3 weeks ago. Tron, 5 billion USDD. I talked about it in this video right here. What I thought about USDD and algorithmic stablecoins. So where's the fear and greed index at today? A 9. All right, we're coming up. we're back up from a 6, right? It's been brutal. Guys, hit that like button on your way in if you haven't. It really means a lot. It's totally free, too. Do you know anything about the Solana issues with the whale not cooperating with the development team concerning crashing of Solana? Yeah, there was, who was talking about this? I think the guy I just had on the channel was talking about this. Oh, shoot, I forgot his name now. Dennis Porter. Dennis Porter had an interesting thought on this. He tweets a lot. Let me see if I can find it. He got an interesting thought on this, though, when it comes to Solana. He tweets a lot. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Solana just proved exactly why. I just had this guy on the channel, too. Make sure you check out that interview if you haven't already. Solana just proved exactly why decentralization matters. No one should have emergency power over someone's wallet. Insane. So this is Solana DeFi platform votes to control whale account in bid to avoid liquidation chaos. This is what happens when you have too many venture capitalists and too much centralization in your project. This is essentially what Dennis is saying here. Solana users voted to grant emergency power to Solana Labs to temporarily take over the whale's account, which is just crazy. So yeah, I've heard about it. I haven't, dug deep into it. I do have a little bit of Solana. I hold like 75 Sol, something like that. But I own it like $80. So I'm upside down in that. You guys saw my title, right? I'm down 300K in one of my portfolios. And you don't lose if you don't sell, right? So I'm holding, but yeah, I mean, everybody's getting drilled here. I mean, it's hard for anybody to be crushing it right now. But yeah, currently, in my one portfolio, I'm down quite a bit, and I'm down in Solana quite a bit. But I do think it'll bounce back. I mean, the thing is with Sol, and a lot of people like that really like the decentralized nature of crypto, and they're kind of wired that way. They don't like Solana. Bitcoin maximalists don't like Solana. Not at all. Right. But I also see it on the other side of the fence with some regulation coming in. A crypto that is a little bit more centralized like Solana could do better with venture capitalists and institutional money coming into it. Right. So it is what it is. That 300K is all blue chips. Awesome. All blue chips, basically. So that's like the shitcoin stuff. I actually liquidated quite a bit of shitcoins probably 2-3 months ago. I'm still holding on some, and I'm way down on some. But yeah, most of that 300K is Ethereum, quite frankly, and Bitcoin. Right. I have 3 Bitcoin right now. And my average cost on those Bitcoin, I think, are about 43,000, something like that. And I didn't stable any of those up. So, I mean, right there, I mean, that's, 60, 70 grand right there. But I mean, it's Bitcoin, right? I mean, at an average cost of 43, I'm waiting until it gets back down, even maybe to $18, or I'm sorry, 18,000, 19,000. And I can buy another one and drive that average cost down. I'm also looking at Ethereum in that same way. I mean, I'm way down in my ETH as well, but they're both long-term holds. I'm not nervous about either one of those, right? So, let's see. I might be able to message this to myself. Let me see if I can message this to myself and maybe pull this up, actually. Let's see what this looks like on my end, actually. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Missed the dead cat bounce. Is that the pattern forming on BTC? Yeah, a lot of people saying this is just a fake out dead cat bounce. Let me see if this actually goes through here. Let me see what happens if I click this. Oh, this is interesting, actually. It shows you something here. So this is one of my portfolios. Just a little bit of an allocation. You can see this here, actually. So this is that portfolio that's down 300K. And I have these assets elsewhere too. But in this portfolio, you could see 72% is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. 10% is Cardano, 5% Gala, 3% Algo, and 3% Crow, and 7% others. Those others are, I'll tell you what those others are right now. Actually, let's play a game. You guys guess. What are the others? What makes up the other 7%? What do you think? In this portfolio in particular. Take your profits on these dead cat rallies. That is how you make it through a bear market. Yeah, if you're swing trading, if you're day trading, yeah, for sure. You could definitely start trading on these little mini rallies. No, Apollo's not on this portfolio. These are all blue chips. SHIB's in there. Yeah, a little bit of SHIB in there is made up in that 7%. Yep. Doge is not in there. SD, yeah, man. I mean, everybody's feeling it, bro. So I'm right there with you. Avalanche is in there. Yep. Dogelon Mars is not in this portfolio, but I'm down in that. I put $1,000 in there. I think it's down to like $400 right now. So Mana's actually not in this one. I do like I have Mana, and that's one of the ones I'm actually still up in, as I just mentioned. No, Ada's already part of it. Sol is in there. Yep. Sol, Avalanche, SHIB. I'll just fill in the rest. Polkadot. I actually got a little bit of cash. And USDC. Oh, and Ethereum 2.0. I've got one Ethereum 2.0 locked up. I'm earning 3.67 APR, though. And 0.15% APY on my USD coin. But it's brutal, man. It's tough out there. I like Algorand, even Cardano right now. You know, Cardano, I'm actually not that far down in my Cardano right now. And I'm earning 2.6 APY. So in this portfolio, I've got still, I'm a little down in this, but I've got almost 15K of Cardano here. Just under 30, what is that? 30,000 ADA. And I've got some others, you know, some other ADA in some other places, but I'm actually not too far down in this one because I bought quite a bit of Cardano last year, right around this time as it was starting to go up. Remember, right around this time last year, Cardano, right when it hit like February, March, Cardano started going up, and I started accumulating right around like this 40-cent range. And right now it's trading at 50 cents. So I'm actually pretty happy with my Cardano holdings. I think Cardano's another one, guys. I mean, it's not going anywhere. If you want one, listen, I have more Ethereum than Cardano. But if you're looking at the next 5 years, which one could move more? I think it's Cardano. It's just newer. So if you're looking at it in a 5-year, and there's more risk associated with Cardano than Ethereum, I think, right? But if you're looking for upside, Cardano, I think, has more upside than ETH. I do. Matic Polygon. I actually bought recently I bought like $1,000 of Matic over on Robinhood, actually, because they added it over on Robinhood. So where's Matic? I think I got it at like 38 cents. Where's Polygon right now? All right, it's at 40 cents. I'm happy with that. It's up 13%. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got like $1,000 worth at 38 cents. I wanted to open up a completely new position. And I've got Matic in a few different areas. I like Polygon quite a bit. So yeah, I opened up a brand new position in Matic at 38 cents. I was pretty pumped about that. I'm holding some Matic from last year around like 70 cents. Left that position be. I have no problem with Matic, especially when Ethereum 2.0 rolls out. You know, a lot of people think Ethereum 2.0 is a layer 2. It's not. That's why Polygon will still be needed for Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2.0 is still layer 1, just better scalability, right? But Matic has always been rumored, at least as long as I've been kind of in crypto in the last couple of years, like deep into it. Polygon has always been rumored to kind of be buddy with Ethereum, and it's kind of a natural fit for it to be, you know, the L2 on top of Ethereum. No BNB, not in this portfolio, no. But I do hold. I don't have a lot of BNB. I mean, according to my whole portfolio allocation, I don't have a ton of BNB. I only have maybe 50 or 60 BNB, something like that. Volt, I got it on the decentralized side of things. I'm about even on my Volt, though. I'm really not down in that. Matic can easily be a sleeping giant. I agree. Saitama, I'm only holding a very small amount still of Saitama. WAGMI, I've got that on the decentralized side of things in a couple wallets. Got those 9 WAGMI NFTs too, which I saw the WAGMI floor price was like 1 ETH recently, wasn't it? I do have some Polkadot. I have Chainlink somewhere else. Don't have any quant, man. I missed that. Can't wait for Kronos to take off. Me either, man. Kronos is a ton of potential too. Crow's got a ton of potential. It's funny, man. This is exactly where I started accumulating Crow last year at 10 cents. So it is right down there at my average cost basis, right? So I'm loading up. I'm adding more. Let's do it. And I took a little profits on the run up, not a lot, but on this, this big run up, I didn't catch it way up here, but I think I took it somewhere in here, 50-cent range, something like that. I took a little bit out. And I think that money actually ended up going into buying my first full Bitcoin when I like 5X'd on Crow. I didn't take it all out. I took about 50, 60%. And that helped me get my first full Bitcoin. Yeah, I increased my Crow holding a fair bit this month. Seems to be holding up well so far. Yeah. So fart. Larry, what's up? Vet VeChain. Yeah. So, okay, guys, I just did this VeChain video. All right. 13 hours ago. VeChain is sitting at 2 cents. Okay. Many of the market predictions for VeChain is that it'll be around $4.50 in 2030. Okay. That means, I did the math. That means if you put $5,000 into VeChain today at 2 cents and it hit around $4.50 in 2030, you'd be a VeChain millionaire. Think about that. You'd be a VeChain millionaire. $5,000 investment. If VeChain dips down below where I think it can go, all the way back down to 1 cent, that means you're only going to have to put $2,500. And again, it's just a prediction, right? If you wait until 2030 and it hits what most analysts are saying, around $4.50 by 2030, $2,500. And you're dealing with a top 100 crypto. You're not taking a ton of risk, right? You're not like throwing it into a shitcoin and seeing what happens, right? So yeah, VeChain, I started accumulating this around 5 cents last year. So I am looking at this very closely to start adding to my position and lower my average cost here. Really liking VeChain a lot. And again, we go to the alt chart. Look where it consolidated for down in here back in 2020. Before it got to 2 cents, it was hovering right in here at 1 cent for a few months. We're getting down there. It's getting close. Okay, but even here at 2 cents, I think this is a good opportunity for VeChain. Very good opportunity. Yeah, Apollo's been crushing it. Loving it. Apollo unit reversal, huge reversal. Yep, love it. Yep, big time move for Apollo here in the last week. Love seeing that. There's a tier 1 exchange listing rumor. So that's why Apollo's up 55% this week. Andrew, what's happening? Get in before it's too late. I've been in since day one in Apollo. Day one. That was the biggest risk I ever took as an investor, guys. I put $60,000 of my own money in Apollo, and that investment has done really well, and a lot of risk associated with that. But I loved what they were building, and if you guys haven't been keeping tabs, I think you guys should. I mean, they're doing everything they said they would do. Here's creator contest number 6. They're giving $10,000 away every single week. Every single week. So stay afloat with what they're doing, guys, because there will be some big winners when we come back from this bear market. Okay. And the people who are actually building, doing what they said they're going to do, they're going to win. So it's pretty legit here, guys. I mean, check it out. I've talked a lot about Apollo, but what I was drawn in by, obviously, day one was, it's crypto for the creatives. It's bringing people like myself to the light, right? Because so many people are talented out there that don't get noticed. So definitely check out what they're building. And again, up 55% in the last week on the heels of some rumors about a tier 1 exchange. So that is what's been happening. There's a couple other different Apollo. This one here, Apollo crypto news and updates. I think they had something on that tier 1 exchange, maybe. This is something that came out pretty recently. As incredible as this is, and as excited as I am about partnering with G Media, just know I have massive industry-altering things in the works to help drive exposure and bring new token holders into Apollo. Hanak's been all in with Apollo for sure. Yeah, I got some H-bar. I'm way down in that too. I got that. I got it somewhere. I put $1,000 into it. I think it's down to like 400, 300. Terrarium was the largest risk I've took with putting money into the pre-sale. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, with Apollo, there was no pre-sale. It was a silent launch. And I put $60K. And at that time, I was just starting to make some capital and make some money, right? So to be quite honest with you, that $60K was Saitama profits. So guys, this is how crypto can change your life. Like, really. And like, this is going to happen to everybody. Like, you just got to be patient. I put $2,500 into Saitama. Hit that like button too. I put $2,500 into Saitama. It turned into 60 grand. Okay. And I cashed out a lot of it around Vegas. And many people were, hating on me and what have you. I don't care. When you have an opportunity to make life-changing money, that was my freaking salary I made on one trade. That was my freaking salary. I mean, think about that. I don't care what anybody tells you. You do whatever you want to do with your money. Don't let other people tell you what you should do with your money. That's ridiculous. Apple doesn't call you up and the CEO of Apple doesn't call you up and tell you to hold the line or else he'll blacklist your wallet, does he? Do they? No. That's absolutely ridiculous. And the shit needs to change in crypto. and it will. I mean, we're gonna get a lot more serious with crypto in the coming months. Clear Crypto is one of the projects that's going to help us do that, despite what people are saying, who have no idea what's actually going on. But anyway, I took the 2,500, put it into Saitama, and I'd already hit on Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, by the way. Dogecoin I 7x'd once, and then I 4x'd another time. Shiba Inu, I put in 6K, and I think it 10x'd. I made 60K on that deal too. So I had some capital built up. And then the Saitama hit. Now I had like a little over 120K of capital. So I literally took half my capital and put it into Apollo. Literally, I took half of the money I made in crypto and put it into Apollo. And it worked out, right? So far, it's worked out. And excited about where this project's heading. Many people asking where they can get it. There's multiple places you can get it. If you check out their website, they have a little how to buy Apollo. They do have it on some exchanges. Right now, Bitmart, LBank, and XT. But I've got mine on the decentralized side of things on Uniswap. Tier 1 exchange is coming too. So pretty exciting. And this is pretty cool, actually. If you go over to their, where is their, I always mess this up. Creators. No, you can apply as a creator here, win big, live your passion. And by the way, if you're a creator, you can apply. You could apply to win 10K, and they do it weekly. They're giving away $10,000 weekly. I mean, everybody wanted to talk smack, but they're doing exactly what they said they were going to do in their roadmap. This is the 6th week in a row now they're giving 10K away, and they're helping people. They're changing lives. Exactly what all the creators said that they would do. They're doing. So be careful who you listen to out there. There's a lot of people that just create FUD, and that's their whole crux of their content. I try to bring you up to speed on good quality projects, and that's how I felt about this one very early. And they're doing exactly what they said they were going to do. Where the hell is I always mess this up. Community. Oh, here we go. DAO, creator contest, roadmap. So if you go to Docs and go to roadmap, it takes you to their Trello board. That's what I was looking for. So this is kind of cool. You can actually keep up to speed with exactly what they're doing. Right. So important information, milestones completed. And then you can actually see what's next up. In progress. Discussions with strategic sponsorship partner. The exchange number 3, due diligence. They're talking to many exchanges. It's pretty legit that you can kind of follow along here. What kind of mic equipment do I use? It's high quality. This is a Shure mic. These are probably the best mics in the industry, to be honest. I never like to say anything's the next Shiba Inu, David. I don't think there will ever be another Shiba Inu, to be honest. Right? I just think it's in a class of its own, personally. But I mean, I think it's a really good project. I mean, I'll leave it at that, right? Smash the like and share the vid, y'all. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you, Infinity. Clear Crypto is getting some heat because only a few people actually know what it's going to do. It's left the door open for speculation. I think I know what they're trying to do. Not 100% yet. Updates. Yeah, but I mean, so if you don't know what they're going to do, is the right thing to do just create FUD about it? I mean, so I don't know about a project. Let me just make a video and say it's trash when I know nothing about it. I mean, if that's your style, then okay. I mean, listen, they're treating this like a business. They're not treating this like just another crypto project. They're treating this like a IPO on the stock market. And when those type of things take place, you don't get all the information at once. We've already disclosed some of the things that they're building. Number one is a trading platform, having a swap functionality, having analytical tools to become less emotional investors. Right there, that's a huge utility and a huge part of it, but it's only a tip of the iceberg. And there will be a lot more things rolled out. But if you want to just jump out there and say that it's trash because you're not involved, I guess. I don't know. Like, why throw a project under the bus when you know nothing about it? Like, to me, you lose credibility when you do that. Right? That would be like, that would be like me just calling out, I don't know, insert project here, right? And I know nothing about it, but it's absolutely garbage because I said so. Okay. I mean, that would be like, here, like, let me just find one. Like, what don't I know about? I don't know. Neo. I know nothing about it. That would be like me talking about Neo, and it's absolute garbage, and I'm going to make a ton of videos why Neo's terrible because I know nothing about it. Like, that's okay. All right. A lot more information will come out. I mean, it's just crazy how FUD just starts out of nowhere because I don't know. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I think the website, shows a little bit of what's to come, and there will be much, much more. The website's not finished yet, by the way. So I don't know, man. People are so emotional. So emotional. Don't let your emotions run you, man, especially not when you're investing. It's the worst thing you can do. It's hilarious too because half the people, actually more than half the people that are talking smack you watch, they're going to be invested in this project. Mark my words. They'll be invested. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Shib is trash though. I disagree. Neo sucks. Yeah. Let me just do a whole video on Neo because I don't like it. I don't like their dev and I don't like the people running the project. So it's trash. It's terrible. Let me just find something else random that I know nothing about and let me just make videos about it that it's trash. Okay. Is that what we're gonna do? All right. Well, that's interesting. I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I agree. I had people come to me and said SHIB is a scam coin. I asked them to tell me about the evidence you found that makes you believe it's a scam. They couldn't even tell me how old it was. Yeah, I mean, there's an old saying, if you don't know about something, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Just say you don't know. It's okay. You don't know. If I don't know something, I say I don't know. I don't make a video and just slam it because I don't know about it and I don't know what's going on, so it must be terrible. Like, that's how do you get that logic? But it is what it is. Some people get very emotional. Yeah, Paulo's crushing it though. 53% in this market. Man, loving it. Everything's up a little bit. Terra's up about 10%. It's come back down. It had a nice little pop in the price and now it's come back down. It's just so hard for anything to sustain a rally right now. What's the overall market doing here? Let's go back here. Let's go to scroll on down. Bitcoin's still hanging in there. 20,004. Oh, excuse me. Got some pretty big winners though. ApeCoin's up 15%. Let me see here. Actually, I want to keep all these tabs open. Here, actually, I can get rid of this one. Actually, just kind of see like what the top gainers here, 24 are. Steppen. Ooh, what's this? Synthetics up 57%. Raquel, what's up? Good morning. Sorry I'm late. You sound like you're having quite a Monday. Oh, of course, always. It's good to be back. It's good to be back here in the studio and good to be back bringing you content here. Good to be back live. It's been a little while. So, man, so many people talking about this monkey. I have no idea what this is. A real gainer in this crap market. Sir Clifford, please. What's up, Sharam? I do not know anything about Polyswarm, but because I don't know anything, it's terrible. It's garbage. I'm kidding. Yes, there's a problem with crypto tubers these days in general. It's not about crypto to some now. Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody's got their different style. That's fine. I mean, I can only tell you what I do. I mean, I bring you news and information. I bring you what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and hopefully that perspective helps you. And I love this. I mean, I love what I do. I love getting on the microphone every single day. That's why, I make 4 or 5 videos a day and go live. I love to do it. And I don't know everything. I'm learning. We're learning together, right? I clearly don't have all the answers. But if you're looking for somebody who's real, somebody who's raw, that's what you get here. And I'm not going to, start FUD with another project because I don't like them. Like I'm not an emotional. I'm not very emotional in that way. I mean, I'm pretty even keel, right? So if you like that style, that's what you're going to get here. Everybody has a different style, and that's cool. I mean, everybody has a different following. Everybody has a different way of doing it. But I mean, you're not going to see me just call out a project when I know nothing about it. I mean, that's just that would make me look stupid. Like that would be like me talking about synthetics right now. I know nothing about synthetics, but because it's up 57% and I don't like, I don't like the content creators that's making content for synthetics and I don't like that I'm not in it, it's terrible. That's terrible logic. Like that's not, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to laugh, man. You just got to have fun. Woosa. Oh, man. Saitama pisses me off because they hurt so many people, right? And we all got drug along there for a while, and some people are still. And so many people are getting wrecked by that situation with the V2. It's terrible. It's terrible. And crypto needs to do better. We need to do better. And it will become better. These kind of scams and bullshit devs it's not going to last forever. It's not. They're going to put an end to it. Regulation's coming. The games like this are ending, right? How is it Saitama can advertise but not finish their airdrops? Yeah, it's rough, Zay. Fear's still waiting on VT tokens. Listen, I hope everybody gets those V2 tokens and this thing goes to the freaking moon. I hope, right? And just because I want everybody to rekindle some of what they lost. I mean, but again, I always stress this. Use this as a learning tool. I mean, if you didn't take profits, don't let it happen again. Instead of blaming everybody and blaming this influencer and blaming this person, take responsibility for your actions or lack thereof and don't let it happen again. Everybody wants to point the finger. Nobody wants to look at themselves in the mirror and say that they screwed up. It's somebody else's fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. And don't make the mistake again. Point blank, period. It's your fault. Right? That's it. I mean, simple, I should have took profits on Ethereum at 4,500. I didn't. But I also didn't go and point the finger at everybody else. I mean, that's weak, man. That's weak. In the end, you bought in on the project. No matter who talks about it, do your own research. Exactly. Nobody's sitting on the couch with you hitting the buy button on Uniswap. You made that move. Nobody wants to take control of their own actions. Everybody wants to point the finger. It's the easy way. Your thumbnail, you look quite emotional. Well, yeah, it's a thumbnail, dude. You got to be emotional on thumbnails. But as a person, I'm pretty even keel. I'm pretty chill. But yeah, I mean, on a thumbnail, man, you gotta do it up, dude. You know. Morning, Jack. I hear you, Sven. Yeah, I hear you, man. If you're new and holding things long term, don't forget about staking. You'll be profiting from the market no matter what. It's a good point, especially if it's blue chip cryptos, Oregon. Yeah. Zach, you need to hit that like button. Oh gosh, Monkey again. Crypto after dark, man. You gotta chill with Monkey, man. You gotta chill, bro. Wow. 2,000 to 90,000, back down to 20. Wow. But again, fit in crypto, you're taking responsibility, and that's what I like. Good morning. Y'all be extra on these thumbnails. You have to, Craig. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game, bro. It's a lose-lose for influencers talking about projects that don't do good. It's unfortunate, but holds true in the space. Yeah, and we're all going to be wrong. I mean, listen, we're not all geniuses. We're not all freaking mad scientists that just got everything figured out. Like, we're going to be wrong. We're just humans trying to do the best we can, right? That's it. If somebody, okay, and there are people like this, I won't name any names, but there are people like this who claim that they always get it right. Never listen to people who think they always have it right. They're the last people you want to listen to, in my opinion. If somebody's that egotistical and they say that they're always right, I mean, you got to get rid of your ego. You're not that big of a deal. Neither am I. Neither are you. Nobody is. We're not that big of a deal. Get rid of your ego. You're not a genius. You don't have it all figured out. You've won some. You've lost some. The key is, guys, you don't even necessarily have to win more than you lose. You just have to win big a couple times. And if you win big a couple times, it outweighs a lot of the losses. Straight up. You don't have, I mean, the best investors, they don't win all the time. They lose a lot. But when they win big. So anybody out there who's like, you know, this person's wrong, you should listen to me. I'm right 98% of the time. Look at my, no, you're not. Nobody is. Straight up. I mean, you're not. Daniel, I heard your name. I got you, homie. Daniel in here? You think if USD falls, we will? USDD? Yeah, I mean, it's a top 100 crypto now. I mean, what is it, rank like 60 or something? This USDD? Where's it at right now? 96 cents. Yeah, it's ranked 59. I mean, here was a real scary thing here in the last day. It got down to 92 cents. ACH, Alchemy Pay. I'm still holding. Is it down to a penny? Yep, it's down to a penny. Man, that's a good buy. ACH. I still like Alchemy Pay. This is when it got listed at Coinbase. Went parabolic here. Got listed at Coinbase out of nowhere. I remember talking to John Tan, their CEO, about it. But I still like Alchemy, guys, a lot. It's, you know, do your research. But I mean, it's a down the road play. You know, it's that fiat on ramp, bridging the gap between fiat and crypto. They're looking at the Middle East right now. Then they're going to head into Europe, based out of Singapore. Check them out and what they're trying to build. They're partnered up with Shopify already. So it's a long-term play. It's ranked 334 right now. It's a long-term play for me as crypto gets, you know, more and more widely adopted. Yeah, ACH is low, no doubt. Buying early into Apollo is best move you ever done, Zach. 100%. 100%. And I've lost a lot of trades, but that one big win, I mean, it's everything. It's everything. And there will be more of those big wins for you and me. If you haven't had that one big win yet, you will. And you'll see what I mean. What's up, Foxy? Every trade is a winning trade, but I do not always make money. I do always profit. I mean, William, I would disagree. There's no way you always profit. I disagree with you. If you do, man, I want to follow you should be on YouTube then. You should be selling your course then. If you always win, dude, if you're not monetizing that, you're crazy. No lie, but I do work on Amazon when our laptops lose connection. It literally shows a Shiba Inu at the part of Amazon colors. Interesting. Yeah, VeChain, I'm really liking that. I'm glad I went back and looked at some of my other portfolios and saw VeChain in there, and then did a little digging. I'm like, wait a minute, this thing's down to 2 cents. I'm like, holy VeChain, this is good. No, I haven't heard any more on the AMP Amazon rumors. You know, AMP is dealing with collateral, so that's why there was, when you're dealing with these huge corporations, you're going to need a lot of collateral, and AMP would be able to help them in that department. Look at AMP down to 0.009. Wow, still ranked 81, but look at that price. That's why you heard the rumors with AMP and the Flexa payment system and Amazon. It's because they would be able to provide all that collateral. But I mean, AMP was what, at 11 cents at its peak? Yeah. Wow. It's way less. It's less than a penny now. Insane. Yeah. How crazy is that? AMP under 1 cent. Morning, Zay and Boca. Yeah. Good morning to all of you. A lot of people here from the private community. Appreciate you guys greatly. I hold a very small amount of AMP. I'm down in it. I think I got it like 4 cents, 3 cents. Yeah, I'm down in it. I think it was back in here. Yeah. I think it was back in here in like May of last year, or it was like one of these dips. I got some maybe here. I'll hold it. That and Alchemy Pay, I'll hold. That's fine. Nice. Rodney, I took a lot of profits on Clifford. Let's see where Cliff's at. Actually, let's look at that over on Dex Tools. That'll be better. There we go. I took a lot of profits on Clifford Inu, but I'm still holding some. But I took a lot of profits on the way up on Cliff. That was a fun ride. That was another one of my big wins. I did very early on Cliff day one, and where the heck is it? Should pop up. It's had a crazy run the first couple of days of Cliff. There it is. I want to go back and look at these first couple of days. It was insane. A lot of our moderators in our Discord enjoyed this run up too. Look at when it launched. Look at that launch. And then it consolidated for a minute, and then boom. Almost got back up to where it did on day 4 here. And then it started coming down and has since had a couple little pops, but I mean, it's just been brutalized, if that's a word, by the overall market, right? I mean, so many charts look like this, right? I mean, look at ApeCoin. Look at friggin' ApeCoin. It's lower than it was at launch. right? Look at Volt. I still like Volt, but I mean, it's gotten just look at that. Boom. Colt. It's hanging in there. Colt is actually hanging in there, but it's still come way down off its high, right? Is DAI a good stablecoin? I used to really like DAI. I talked a lot about it, Dixon, last year, but I'm kind of in the camp now where it's like USDC or nothing. DAI, you do get a little bit of return, and it's an Ethereum-based stablecoin. I think it's pretty solid. I don't think it's depegged. Has DAI ever depegged? Let me see. Rank number 12. It's depegged a little bit right now. Kind of 99 cents. I mean, it's been pretty steady, but I would just go USDC, man. Their market cap is 6.7 billion. I just go USDC. You think USDC is going to overtake Tether? I think it is. I think it's going to overtake them in market cap, like during these next few months. I think it's very likely. Brandon's got a $5 donation. Brandon, thank you, man. Zach, come join. Oh, gosh. Monkey. Oh, gosh. Monkey again. USDC Reflections, best community I've ever seen. Man, you guys are marketing the hell out of Monkey. I don't know what the heck this thing is, but you guys are doing a hell of a job marketing it. Thank you for the $5 donation. But I don't want to just guys, be careful. Don't just shill everything here. Fold, I guess, just announced they're creating an exchange. I found that out yesterday. Interesting. Is that one of the catalysts that they were talking about? Oh, that's Volti Change. Yeah. BitGet is listing Volt. Nice. I actually want to make a tweet about that because that's pretty legit. BitGet's pretty legit. The lightning GIF. What do you guys think? These aren't very good. We'll just leave it at that. Actually, we'll do one of these. That's pretty legit. Getting listed on BitGet Global. That's not a small exchange. This was pretty nuts. Did you guys see this? There's 150 billion sitting in stable coins, which is about 150x more than there was in 2017 when Bitcoin was at the same price. That's a lot of dry powder sitting on the sidelines. Lark Davis. Dude, that's insane, isn't it? Smash up the like button. How many likes do we got? Let's get up over 400 likes. We should be able to do it. There's 430 people watching. Smash or hammer or gently tap that like button. It's totally free, guys. Every other YouTuber knows how important it is to all of our channels. Smash that like button real quick. Well said, Fomonacci. Fomonacci. I love the name. Fomonacci. That's epic. Feels like one of those days that I can't get enough caffeine in me. I hear you, Luke. Daniel, what's up, bro? Oh, alive? Good afternoon. What's up? What's up? Clear Cryptos. Soto. You better believe it. This question is much of how the stablecoins are actually backed and how much of them are actually based in terms of leverage. Just waiting for the bottom. I think there's a lot of BTC order at around 14K. Damn, wasn't AMP like 7-8 cents last summer? WT. Yeah, exactly. That tells how much crypto has grown in 5 years. We're still very, very early. Yeah, isn't that crazy? $150 billion sitting in stable coins right now. 150x more than what was sitting there in 2017. That's wild. Look at it right here. Here's where the dot was. There's where it was in 2017. That's wild. Oh, we went on a whole spiel on Gala already, Foxy. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'll minimize this a little bit. Dude, shout out to the Volt Inu community though. They are strong. I mean, seriously, they are strong and loud. This was kind of nuts. So I tweeted out on BTFA. Look at this. Y'all ready for BTFA reveal tonight? I'm going to be sleeping, so I'll have to see what I've got in the morning. I still can't see my NFTs, by the way, for BTFA. But look at this. Mr. Big Whale, 2.4 million followers on Twitter, tagged BTFA with the eyeballs. So I asked him, you grab some of these NFTs? I got 10 ready to be revealed. Did he like it? No. But interesting, right? Mr. Big Whale, 2.4 million followers. Might be some good exposure there for BTFA. We'll see. Mr. Big Whale's also been tweeting about Volt. So we'll see. Oh, Jerry. What's up, Jerry? How you doing, man? I love Vet VeChain. I just did a video on it, man. Got in like 421, been backing up truck last few months. I hear you, bro. I just put out a video on the channel. Yeah, but Foxy, shouldn't they show up in my OpenSea account? I don't like using that metadata. I don't like it. I should be able to see my NFTs in here. I see my WAGMI NFTs in here. I don't like using that. See, I have 10 of these BTFAs. But they're all still closed. Why is that? Didn't they reveal them? Oh, it's definitely going to survive it, Steve. I mean, in my opinion, right? I mean, it's a top 100 crypto, dude. It's not going anywhere. And gaming's going to get way, way bigger, dude. eCash only needs to hit 1 cent. You could be a multi-millionaire. eCash has been talked about. I've heard about eCash quite a bit. Where is eCash? Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'll have to look into this more. eCash. Oh, it's the rebranded version of Bitcoin Cash. Fork of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Cryptocurrency designed to be used as electronic cash. Strictly aims to be a means of transaction used to pay for goods and services. No, Zach. Open OpenSea. Connect your wallet and find your BTFA and hit refresh metadata. It will reveal them after like 5 minutes. So I didn't have to do that with WAGMI at all. Okay. Open OpenSea. Connect your wallet, which I did. It's already connected. All right. So I logged out. Okay. I went to MetaMask. Connect my wallet. Okay. Connect to this site. Yep. Boom. Log in successfully. I'm already logged in. hit refresh metadata in OpenSea. You need to refresh the metadata on each NFT, then refresh the page to reveal it. Okay. All right. If I'm sitting, I'm sitting on one of my NFTs. Where is refresh metadata? Open a single NFT, hit refresh metadata, then look in 5 minutes. Where is refresh metadata? I don't see that. Where is refresh metadata, guys, on here? I don't see it. Details, properties, opening soon, 28%, it says. It's the refresh button. I don't see a refresh button on here either. Interesting. I have no idea. I don't see a refresh button or any of that. What's up, House of Crypto? What's going on, man? So, I don't know what the deal is there. Sign this message. View it in wallet. Might have to do it on a PC. Okay. Just do it on PC. I'll walk you through it after stream. All right, cool. Usually I can just see them right on my phone. But apparently not. Okay. I'll see which ones I got. We'll do it live in Discord. How about that? For everybody to see. Some people always forget SHIB already wiped out 410 trillion coins from its supply in less than 1 year. Already we have, yeah. Fibonacci, good point. Are we in a false bottom? Yeah, dead cat bounce, maybe? I think so. And guys, real quick, what is a dead cat bounce? Let's go over that real quick. So a dead cat bounce is a short-term recovery in a declining trend that does not indicate a reversal of the downward trend. Just a short-term recovery or a fake out. Reasons for this: a clearing of short positions, which could be happening right now, investors believing the bottom has been reached, so they start buying more, or investors that find oversold assets. And they're just accumulating there, and they'll accumulate it again once it goes lower. It's difficult to determine whether an upturn in a market is a dead cat bounce or a market reversal, as market bottoms are difficult to predict, right? This is why you hear so many people say just dollar cost average. I hear you, Ronald. Timsky, you sound bored. Look up WNDR. No, I'm not bored. I am going to get out of here in a few, though. Depending on the type of investor, a dead cat bounce can be a good investment opportunity. A diversified portfolio and a long-term investment horizon can protect against drops in the market. So, Craig says, come on, 12K Bitcoin. Let's go. Compound? Why? Is it up like a ton right now or something? I haven't seen it today. Is it up? It's available on Robinhood. Up 13%, almost back into the top 100. All right, I will do that, Daniel. I'll message that to you. Here, I can do that right now for you. Should be holding them in this guy. Sending you a DM, Daniel. Where's Daniel? There he is. There you go, bro. Just DM'd you. It's called Dead Cat Bounce. Yes. No, SHIB is not tied to USDD. Here's the thing, Canol. Okay, so you have your funds parked in MUSD and Coinbase. That's the only stable coin in Ontario. Why not just hold it in cash on Coinbase? If you're worried about the stable coin, and this goes for anybody who's holding some stable coin on a centralized exchange. If you're going to hold it on a centralized exchange, why not just hold it in cash instead of a stable? Right? So, I mean, let me show you. Okay, so like, why not just hold it in US dollar? That's what it's called on Coinbase. You can just hold it there. On a centralized exchange, don't even hold the stable coin. Just hold it in cash. That's all. Just cash it out to cash and just leave it there. Then you don't have to worry about it. All right. That's what I've got for you guys. We're coming up on an hour and a half. I got 3 or 4 videos coming out later behind this too. Before you head out of here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you got some value today, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you all so much. Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy your week. Let's get it. All right. We'll see y'all. Take care.